Hey there, R here, and I'm back with an updated video on 0.07 Primordial Stones and the Onyx Annulet. I've tested a few combinations of stones, and I wanted to just quickly update everybody on what I've been using, what I've been testing, what's good, what's not. So far as damage is concerned, and this doesn't just apply to Guardian Druids, this applies to pretty much all DPS classes. This combo of Prophetic Twilight Stone and Desirous Bloodstone kind of double dips at the moment. And I believe it is a bug to where it's proccing more than intended, which is... I'm not entirely sure which parts of this Desirous Bloodstone, like which part of it is causing it to double dip, or not double dip, but rather just, you know, multi-proc. That being said, if you don't really care about how it works, this combination is extremely strong for single target currently. It is doing about, let me see if I still have it. I still do. It did about 8.7% of my overall in a 24 Jade, which is about 5.7k DPS. And this is at 411 base item level, none of it upgraded yet. You know, it's pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. I think this is very good on low density single target kind of scenarios. I haven't tried it in higher density dungeons yet, Naowh AA. For those ones, I may try, well, I'll be probably trying both the Humming Arcane Stone and the Flamelick Stone. Regarding the Flamelick Stone, people who have the Fire Rings from Raid, you can definitely use this Flamelick Stone in replacement of the Flaring Cowl. The proc rates on the Flamelick Stone is pretty good. It's good enough to where it should cover your ring's proc rate per minute, or procs per minute. So definitely a good alternative. And then you can run the Raid Helm from Razagath, higher item level, especially if you're a Mythic Raider, 424. So that should be a nice little upgrade in gear. Keep in mind though, this ring has no stats on it, so you are dropping a lot of haste, verse, whatever ring you were running. I am currently running with about, what was it, 33% verse, with, yeah, 33% verse with 25% haste. I might swap around these verse enchants and go haste, just to get a bit more haste back. I feel comfortable with 30% verse in most dungeons, so it just depends on, you know, what you feel comfortable with. Alright, going on to the other combination of stones that I did. It was the Shining Obsidian Stone. So this one, you gain an absorb, or every single time you gain an absorb shield from your stones, you do damage. And the Cold Frost Stone has a very good proc, 3 procs per minute, guaranteed every 20 seconds. I do believe this can proc outside of combat though, from what I tested, so that might be a bit of an annoyance if it procs, you know, while you're running to the next pack, whatever it might be. And then for the last stone, I tested either the Gleaming Iron or the Indomitable Earthstone. So the Gleaming Iron does have a higher proc rate, but it's a little annoying to play around because you do need to stand still. It proc roughly twice per minute, while the Indomitable Earthstone, I believe, was around 40 seconds to 1 minute for proccing once. So this one does have a lower proc rate, but it's less annoying to play around with. I will leave this up to you, what you want to do, but I will just give you the numbers on this Jade Temple. Keep in mind this run I didn't play around the Gleaming Stone at all, which is the one where you have to stand still, this Gleaming Ironstone. I did not stand still at all. So on lower density dungeon, this stone did about 2.8k. And me not playing around the Iron Stone, the healing I did. Give me a second. Wait, this is damage. Let me go to healing. So the healing from these two stones, 2.1k DPS or HPS and 1k HPS. So once again, I did not play around the Gleaming Iron. When I was testing on dummies, it was about 80% of the Cold Frost Stone, if I remember correctly. Either way, I think the shield it's a nice little boost. Nothing that will be game changing, which is fine. I don't believe these rings were meant to be game changing. If anything, the DPS combination of Prophetic and Humming with Desirous is bugged, and it is probably doing more damage than intended. It's a little broken right now, in my opinion. Either way, so the Cold Frost Stone, these shields will help a little bit, but it's not big enough for me to comfortably say I will drop my second Frenzied Region, play Thorns of Iron build yet. I will still be trying to see how I can adjust to play the Thorns of Iron build, but that's still a little up in the air. And then lastly, I did try the Plague Stone on dummy, and the Storm Infused Stone. They're nice DPS wise, but nothing, nothing too insane. It's kind of like the Flame Lick Stone. I just don't know what kind of synergy I would do with these two is the main problem currently. And then the last thing I wanted to say was I do believe there is a bugged, I don't know if it's bugged necessarily, but let me open up the page. I believe there is an interaction with the Steam Stone. So right here, there's an interaction with the Steam Stone, and I believe either the Wild Spirit Stone or Wind Sculpted Stone, where you move every like 7 seconds or something like that. You just gotta stutter step once every 7 seconds, and essentially you're doing like 30k HPS, which seems absolutely insane. I don't know how true this is. I only heard it from one of my M+ mates who heard it from somebody else. So who knows how true that is. But if I do get these stones, I will be testing it out. It could be something very, very nice to have to help on Tyrant bosses, specifically if you do not run with meta healers. Alright, that is pretty much about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this update. If you guys, have any cool little combos that are strong, definitely leave a comment below. If there are any combos you want to see me trying, also leave a comment and I can go test it out if I get the stones. Oh, and I guess the last thing is I still have no idea what this Mojo thing is. If anybody knows, definitely leave a comment and let me know. Alright. Good luck in your keys. Have fun testing, and I'll see you next time.